Alright guys, Haas USMC here, and I am finally at my wit's end. I've spent about 3 hours trying to figure this thing out, and I can't figure it out. So, someone gave me this shotgun, and they gave it to me in a bag. So, I was assured that all the parts were there, so I'm assuming that they are all there. Now, from what I can tell, there's either maybe a piece missing or there may be a damaged piece, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, now the hammer here, maybe I'm just an idiot, that's also a possibility. Alright, so the hammer here has, let's see if we can get a shot of that. If you can see inside there, there's the top of that right there. This piece, there needs to be a great amount of pressure right here to push up when the trigger's pulled for it to come forward and strike that transfer pin, that firing pin there. And once it strikes that, you know, it'll pop out and fire the round. So, as you can see here, let's see if I can get a good shot of that. There's this flat space in here. I guess I could take this out, but I don't think you really need to see it. Now this bar here, this spring goes in there, but I have it out now for demonstration purposes. This bar somehow fits into that spot, and when you can see here that when it's sideways like this, it doesn't even make contact with the firing pin, and it doesn't want to make contact because the bottom shelf there, let's see, the bottom shelf in there is keeping, because it's pressing on this portion here, it won't push this any farther forward. And it's the same on both sides. So if I put it this way, it's a tiny bit closer, but it's the same story. So it's not gonna want to go forward. Okay. There's no pressure to push it forward all the way because of the fulcrum point there. And it has to go, this thing has to go in that hole there. So I thought maybe it went like this with that kind of cup there facing up, and then it just puts pressure on that bottom shelf of the hammer, and as you can see, it would just slide off and do nothing. So I ultimately figured that it goes on top. Now the problem, this will strike the firing pin quite hard, and it'll do it well. But here's the problem with that. When this is pulled back to here, to the cock, it's fine. But you push it back a little bit farther, and this piece, the spring pushes it down, and now it's all messed up. So you can see there the hammer's all locked up because this is going underneath it instead of sitting right there where it should be and pushing the hammer forward. So as you can see here on the back, let me show you the back of this piece. You can see there on the back, it looks like somebody sawed this piece off. It looks like there's a heat, it's messed up there, like heat marks or something. I don't know if that piece is sawed off or what, but I don't know if it really matters even. So anyway, if you guys have any ideas about how to put these things back together, if you have any idea. By the way, this is a what is that called? Era brand. It's made in Brazil. Now, you know, don't tell me to go to a gunsmith because it would cost well, I got it for free, so Obviously, it would cost more than it would worth to fix it, but it would cost more than the shotgun's even worth to have a gunsmith look at it. So don't tell me that, please. I don't need to hear that. And then, you know, the other thing is, I like this shotgun. There's a couple of things about it that are pretty cool. So, you know, one of the things is that this slides to open the breech, which is pretty awesome. And I've never seen this before on a single barrel shotgun. Maybe I just haven't seen many. But it has a rear sight, and I think that's pretty awesome. So, anyway, if you guys have any ideas about this, you know, let me know. The only thing I can really think of is either, one, manufacture a longer screw to keep it from coming down that far. But if that's not the right way to do it, like having it upright like this, if that's not the right way to do it, then I don't want to do it that way. I don't want to force it into that way. And the other thing I'm thinking is maybe this piece is malformed in some way. Maybe it's worn out, or maybe it is somehow modified by someone. It does look like a cheap piece of sheet metal. So anyone that has any ideas, let me know, and I will be forever grateful. Alright, thanks guys. Alright guys, this is the Haas USMC. Thanks for watching. Don't forget you can subscribe if you'd like, and we put up new videos almost every day.